You are live. There we go. Hey everybody, how are we all going? We've got a few people in the chat already, which is pretty good. We've got six people here so far, which is outstanding. So welcome to another Moist Mondays live chat with Hoops. And we got a special guest here tonight, everybody, which I'm sure you would have seen before. And I'm getting sound on this. Hang on for a sec. Yep, you would have all heard me talking about this guy before, and an absolute amazing dude. So I'm going to bring him on now, and hopefully you can all give him a big warm welcome.
G'day everybody.
It's Mr. Craig. How you going, champ?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got your thinking cap on.
I have.
You got your thinking cap on now. So
thinking cap and my pencil ready.
Oh, beautiful. Me too. I've got my pad and pen. So if everyone's unsure of exactly what's happening, I probably wrote it down on a few posts, and I'm sure Craig's done the same. We're going to do a bit of a quiz night, and we want to get everyone involved in the live chat tonight. So we want to just do something different, something that doesn't really happen very often, but I've set up a little bit of a slideshow and a quiz night for Craig to have a crack at trying to guess some of the crazy stuff us Australian people say. So it's a bit of an Aussie quiz. And how do you think you'll fare, Craig?
I reckon they'll be all right. There's not too many differences. And I've got a few written down to test you as well.
Okay, so you haven't got any Aussie ones written down, have you? You haven't been cheating?
No, all British.
Okay, well, I think there's going to be a few that'll throw you off, but we'll see how we go. But the other one we're going to do is story time. So what we're going to do is like during the actual quiz, we'll stop and have a bit of a break and do story time. And what we're going to do is jump to you guys in the chat, and we want you to come up with just one sentence. We'll keep it Aussie themed if possible, and just give us one sentence, and I'll get Craig to choose what he thinks is the funniest sentence. And what I'm going to do is I've got my little pad and pen, and when Craig chooses a funny sentence from you guys, I'm going to write it down, and then we'll go back to the quiz, and then at the end of the video, I'll read out the story and see how funny it is, because that's what we're trying to get, a bit of a funny interactive live tonight. So we've got a few people here already, so we'll go to the chat and say hello to everyone. So we've got Mad Dog Adventures here, which is my good mate Paul, and Jill's here as well. Hey Jill, she's saying hello to everybody there. Lazy days ahead with Jesse and Lisa.
Hi, Jesse and Lisa.
Top of the friskin' morning, y'all. Top of the friskin' morning. Hello, Craig. So they're all saying g'day. Shane the Shark Caver. It's another great channel, guys. It'd be another good one if we could get Shane's channel up on the live stream tonight, because he's an absolute legend. He's the one that gave me that metal tin. When Jill gave me the paper and the rock. That was a really cool day, that one. But, yep. And, we got Digging Canuck here as well. This is my good friend from over in Canada. So, I jumped on your live the other day, Digging Canuck, and that was insane. There was so many people on it. I just couldn't get a word in, which is very, very strange coming from me. And drifting and thrifting. Moist. Love it. And everyone else is saying hello. Alex, hello boys and girls. Hello, Alex. I'm not sure who Alex is, but that's awesome to have you over here, mate. And Garden State Gardener, another great channel. There you go, buddy. And it's just saying hello to everybody. Should I run back through the rules, do you reckon, Craig, what I said before, or do you think everyone got it, or I might do it again?
Yeah, do it again. It'd be best.
All right. Okay. So like I said at the start, if you're just joining us now, one thing, obviously, hit the like button. And what we're going to do tonight is a bit of an interactive quiz Aussie themed quiz night, and I'm going to test my mate from on the other side of the pond over there. Is Craig from Craig's cabin, and he's from the UK, in Hastings in Essex, or East Essex.
East Sussex.
Sussex. Oh, I say Essex. East Sussex. He's just above Lower Dickens, and we might go into that one when we Craig. That was a funny one last night.
Yeah. Upper Dicker and Lower Dicker.
Upper Dicker and Lower Dicker and the Dicker is a place in England, which I thought was really, really funny. But anyway, that's just me. So what we're going to do is, like I said, keep it interactive. We're going to do a quiz night. I've got a little a thing prepared for Craig, and it's a series of questions, multiple choice, true or false, fill in the blanks, all those sorts of cool little quiz for Craig and for you guys as well. Playing, you can give your answers on the comments as we're playing the game, because it would be great to go back and see the comments of what you guys think I'm saying. So that'll be good. And also we're going to be doing story time. So in the middle, we're going to have a bit of a break in between, and we're going to put up a post that just says story time. And what we're going to do is ask you guys as the audience is to give us one sentence, a really funny Aussie themed sentence. And Craig's going to choose a funny one out of like all your guys' sentences, and I'm going to write them down. And then what we're going to do at the end, towards the end of the video, I'll read out the sentence, and we'll just see how funny it is, just for something different. But like I said, we wanted to do something that no one's really done before, and pretty sure I've never seen this before, but you never know. But yeah, we got quite a few people in here already, Craig. We've got 14 people. Everyone's dropping links and
don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and drop a like for Hoops.
Yep. What else we got? So I was expecting you to hate Vegemite like all foreigners, but you loved it. So I'm barracking for you tonight, Craig. And that's from Mad Dog. You just got to. I don't know.
I've got some in the cupboard.
I was gonna say you've got to do it in proportion. I did that video the other day on Vegemite, and it's what I see Americans doing it all the time. They're like, and then we'll slap on some Vegemite, and it's like this thick, and you're just like, you crazy people. Like we even don't do it that much, and you just got to have just a small amount. But is that how you did it in yours, Craig?
No, it's same as you. All in moderation. Do a small bit with some butter.
Yeah, and lots of butter. I remember telling you that the other day. And
yeah, but don't have butter. You don't have no butter with peanut butter.
Who doesn't have peanut butter with butter?
I don't. I think it's horrible.
It's not horrible.
Margarine butter. You don't have it with peanut butter.
But peanut butter is not butter. Well, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Somebody corrected me. It is not. But
yeah,
it's
got
in my head, it's like, why put extra butter?
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. It's just the way you do it. That's why. It's got to have butter. And tomato sauce. If you haven't tried it with tomato sauce, you've got to try that one next time, Craig. It's yum. Tomato sauce.
Brown sauce is okay. It's made onions and apples. It tastes quite nice.
So that's not barbecue sauce, is it?
No, it's not barbecue sauce. It's a different one. I don't know if it's just an English thing. It's HP brown sauce.
Oh, we got HP sauce, but we don't call it brown sauce.
And we got brown sauce. It comes in a little bottle with a picture of Big Ben on the label.
No, I don't think we have that one. Not that I know of. So everyone's saying hello to everyone. Grey Mountain Farms here. Thanks for coming, guys. That's awesome. Alex
Marcus Smith
are here,
as well.
Ready for the moistness. Marcus Smith.
Yeah, Marcus
Dave
Smith
Cooper.
is. Yeah.
1-0 to Craig. Yeah, the cabin crew. Yeah, 1-0. Craig. He knows where he lives. Now we have lots of empty places. Laugh out loud. Oh, and Demon FPV's here. What a legend. Hey, Demon. What's going on, buddy? How's everyone doing? Saying KR, sexist. I don't know what that one was about. That's I think that's me, mate. Who's a sexist? I'm not a sexist. Here's my sentence. I'm just going to take a ski whizzy. All right. So Jesse's been teasing me all week, well, for the last couple of days about I'm just going to go for a ski, go in the, I was doing the caving video. I'm like, I'm going to go have a bit of a ski whiz, which means, you tell me, Craig, what does a ski whiz mean?
You got to go for a slash. Go for a wee. No.
Nah. So I said to him, I said, oh, there's the cave. I'm just gonna go in here for a ski whiz. So
ski whiz.
It's
quick look.
A squiz. Yeah, quick look, a squiz. But we just say ski whiz. So that's what he was teasing me about. Rambling with the Brum. Scotty's here as well. And Marcus Smith, there we go. Here's my sentence. Crikey, Sheila, pop another shrimp on the bar. You said that, didn't you, Craig?
I said at least one person would say it.
I thought the first sentence was going to be something to do with Dunny or me on the Dunny or something starting along those. And you said shrimp on the barbie. I'm pretty sure that's what you said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just now before we went live, I said somebody will say it.
Yeah, that's it. So there's Rambling with the Brums, throwing up some links as well. Oh, no, that's sorry, lazy. Oh, my Aussie Garden Kitchen. That's Daz. Hey, Hoops, what's going on, buddy? G'day, chat. Cold toast, isn't that just bread? Yeah, that's just crunchy bread. Bacon, eggs, and Houses of Parliament bliss. Spent the day painting and laying floorboards for my mum. That's very nice of you, Demon. Wrap your laughing gear around a dog's eye and dead horse. There we go. We got some good Aussie lingo coming through now, which is awesome. So we are almost... I don't know what's going on with the light. I'll just turn my phone off because we don't need that one going because we've got the live chat here and I can read it. It's an easy game with the replay. There we go. All right, so we've got 15 people in here, and I already said it. If you haven't already, Milesy Kitchen, Ramy with the Brums, a few other people just joined. We're doing an interactive game. I'll make this one really short this time, but we're going to do an interactive game. We're going to test Craig out with some Aussie slang that I've made up for him, ready to go. And you've just got to, you guys can play along in the chat. And then also we're going to do story time in between, which will be you guys just come up with a nice big sentence like what my Aussie Garden just did there. Dog's eye, maggot bag, rat's coffin and dead horse. He's got some good Aussie slang there. All right, we just got to turn it into a sentence. Give us one sentence when we call it out. And Craig will pick the best one. I'm going to write it down, and then we're going to have a bit of a story at the end to tell. So we'll see how we go. But I reckon, what do you reckon, Craig? Are you keen to go for a bit of a challenge?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, I've got to do this, and this will make me lose the image and the chat, but I'll be able to do it this way. All right. So you can see me, Craig?
Yeah.
And you can see the screen?
I can see the screen.
Do you want, actually, I might put it on the full screen, so that way,
yeah,
this one, that one. So that way it's a bit easier for everyone to read. Oh, where are we? This one.
That one.
Present. Okay, so it's called How Well Do You Know Your Bloody Aussie Slang? Ace this Aussie slang quiz and make me proud. So obviously we'll get into the first one. So this is this one here is the game rules or the mechanics of the actual game. So first off, I'm going to read out the example for the sentence. Each obviously word or correct one you get is 1 point. Actually, every page tells you how many points its value is. But it doesn't really matter about the point system, but we'll try it anyway. No searching for answers online, Craig. So no cheating.
No problem.
We're watching you. And live chat, people can actually play along, which is what we're hoping. So once Craig thinks he's worked it out, he's going to read it out, and I'm going to give him a mark out of the what his tally will be. But yep, and then we'll cross the chat and check out other people's answers. So then I've also got that little box that's story time will pop up during the game. We like everyone in the chat to make up one Aussie-based sentence, and Craig will choose the funniest. So, go. So, first one, Craig, ready? All right, I'll read it out. Me mate Davo bailed from the pub because he got crook as a dog from a bad sanger. He spent the arvo on the dunny as it was out of bog roll. He did say, though, he felt mint, but reckons the dunny was now cactus. You try and decipher that and read that sentence out to me.
It'd be my mate Dave left the pub because he got ill as a dog from eating a bad sandwich. He spent all afternoon in the toilet as it was out of bog roll. He did say he felt a bit better, but he reckons the dunny was now useless. The toilet was now useless.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to give you 11 straight up for that one. The only one that you didn't do was the bog roll, but you know what bog roll is anyway.
Yeah,
because you said it
same
before.
here.
Bog roll is toilet paper. Obviously, saying crook as a dog is what we say over here is when you're not feeling too well, like you're unwell or whatever.
It's sick as a dog over here.
Sick as a dog, crook as a dog. Yep. Arvo, obviously, everyone knows Arvo for Aussie is in the afternoon. And, yep, you could say that in many different ways. The dunny, obviously, everyone knows what the dunny is, or especially now that they've started watching my channel. Bog roll is the toilet paper. Felt mint, so that's just another one to say that you felt good. We just say, oh, yeah, I'm feeling pretty mint, or I feel mint. And, yep, that's that one. So you did pretty well there, Craig. Let's see how you go on this one. All right, so we got Dougie, Shano, and Baz got done by the coppers the other night. We all went out and got on the piss. I was feeling crook, so I went home, but Dougie was doing doughies in coal. Shano went through the booze bus and blew numbers on the brefo, and Baz passed out downtown at Centrelink and was found starkers, and someone stole his dacks and thongs.
Right. There'd be Doug, Shane, and Baz got arrested by the police the other night. We all went out drinking, and I wasn't feeling well, so I went home. But Doug was doing donuts in the car park. Shane was in the booze bus, which over here is a paddy wagon. It's like the police van, and he blew over the limit on the breathalyzer. And Baz passed out downtown and was found naked because somebody has stolen his trousers and his flip-flops.
Perfect. And I put down there, that's 14 slang, and you got that bang on. But you get one bonus point if you can guess which one of these is actually a true story.
Oh, that's got to be... Oh, it's got to be... Shano is on the booze bus and blue numbers on the brefo.
Ooh. Okay,
no.
So the true story is one of my mates went night clubbing, and he got brought home in a paddy wagon because he was found at Centrelink. Starkers, someone stole his pants and his shoes. And the funny thing is the cops took him back to the police station, and they couldn't charge him with anything. So they said, on your way. And he had to walk from the police station, which was in the center of Mandurah, at 6 o'clock in the morning, all the way to our house on the other side of Mandurah in just his jocks. So, yes, that's a true story. And my mates who, if they're watching right now, would absolutely, crack at laughing, because that's a true story. You can't get any truer than that.
Right, everybody,
so
story time.
Story time. So everyone watching, let's write a story. Aussie-based theme, Craig will choose. So I'll just close this back down, go back to our StreamYard, go back to our, let's just remove, all I need to do is that one. All right, so we are back. So yeah, I actually did see one. Booze bus isn't a paddy wagon. So we've got like the cop car, and that's a paddy wagon. But the booze bus is actually a big, massive bus, and they'll have them set up on the side of the highway.
All right.
the freeway, the road, and you can't go past it. If you basically, they're all standing out on the road and they'll wave you in and say blow in the breatho, and if you blow numbers, you then got to go on the booze bus, which is a big bus. Like I said, you go on the bus and you get a proper test done to see how much alcohol content you are, and then if you're over the number, you get your keys taken off you and then straight to the police station.
Yeah, that's similar over here. We have the police arrest you with the police car. They call for over the radio and they come in a big van. It looks like a little riot van. It's got all the mesh and that comes down over the windows. And they sit there and they breathalyze you. And then if you blow over the numbers, in the car you go and off up to the cop shop.
Cop shop, yeah. It's so funny he's calling cops too.
Well,
everywhere else in the world is policemen.
There's quite a few names I call them, but
yeah, probably ones you're not ones that you want to say on there, just in case there's any listening.
Exactly.
And actually, in actual fact, I'm pretty sure Digging Canuck was ex-police. I'm pretty sure. If you write that in the comments, Digging Canuck, if it was you, I'm pretty sure it was you, unless it was someone else I'm thinking of.
Horse-mounted officer, I think I saw on one of the lives.
Yeah, I think might have been him. He did well there with that one. He sure did, didn't he, Daz? He absolutely smashed it. So hopefully you guys are writing some sentences out now. So you are using real-life experiences here, Hoops. Yes. Yep. Some of these ones here I've thought about. You know what? To be honest with you, Craig, as well, and everyone else that's watching, when I was going through all the list of slang and stuff, I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was a slang word because I just use it. Like, honestly, there is so many words on a daily basis. I say these things, and I don't know if it's because I'm probably full ocker than most. You know, I say lots of stuff, and it's just how it is. But yeah, there was a lot that I just couldn't. So, all right, have we got any sentences?
I've got one.
That dog is going nuts at kangaroos. Back in 5. That does sound like real life experiences. Come on, Jesse. I know you've got some. Hopper just won't stay off the Hooper won't just won't stay off the pooper. The poor mate is lost in the dunny. G'day, goodbye, stay moist, me man. There we go. Kangaroo fox are as real as the drop bear. Having a Barry Crocker. Calling up God on the porcelain telephone. I used to always say, but now it's probably not as bad. It's probably politically incorrect, I know, but I used to say I'm going to go drop off the brown babies when I go to the toilet. And yeah, nowadays you can't even use the word.
One I say is go drop the kids off at the pool.
At the pool, exactly. Yeah, or the big, the big giant white porcelain water slide. Hoops had to go for a slash, and as he bit into his maggot bag and dead horse, he dripped some on his tallywhacker. Come on, guys, give us a good one. Give us a good sentence. Just start it off with how most stories started off. Once upon a time. We'll go with an Aussie theme. Once upon a time, starting sentence. Driving the porcelain bus. That's another one from Jill. Hey, LG's in the house. Howdy, partner.
Right, I've got some words here to test you with then, Steve.
Okay.
Right.
Bring them on.
I'll start easy. It's bloke.
Bloke,
he's a nice bloke.
So it's just we say bloke as in like a man, just another fella.
Yeah. Or here's another one. That girl there is fit.
Okay, so that girl there is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use that one too. Yeah, she's a bit of a hottie.
Yeah. I'm rather knackered. I'm going to have a kip.
All right, so we use that one all the time. In fact, yeah, like all the time. So knackered is obviously just a phrase for. We also it's either knackered or buggered, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say it. Rooted is another word we would say if we're feeling exhausted, tired, flat out. So and having a kip is having a sleep. Why is all the Aussie slang about having a shit? Don't know.
Right.
Pussers. True
Um,
story. What not?
yeah, there was this chav who did a bodge job for me. He was a wazzock.
Oh, I don't. Okay. So there was this Chaz. So I'm guessing Chaz fella,
Chav.
maybe.
CHAV is
Chav.
lower class hooligan type person.
I didn't know that one. Did some bodge jobs, so that means he'd done some really rough, crappy work.
Yeah.
And what was the last bit?
He was a wazzock.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. A wazzock.
A wazzock is another word for an idiot.
An idiot. We call them drongos. Oh, there's so many different words we call them idiots. Oxygen
Drongos,
thieves.
Bogans.
Bogans. Well, no, the bogans aren't idiots. They're just living in the 80s. I guess probably could say bogans. I don't know.
Mad
Bogans
Dog
is so right a big range.
Yeah, Mad Dog says chav equals bogan. I think
Oh,
he's
there you
probably
go,
right.
bogan. Yeah. So I mean, there's so many different
What
interpretations
they
of
have,
it.
redneck over in America, don't they?
America, exactly. Yeah. A true story. When I was in the a docky copper swiped my key, had to walk across parade ground to retrieve it. Any passes in the chat can interpret. So true story. Docky copper. No, I don't get that one. Techromatic. You may have to elaborate on that one. I don't even understand that one.
Get back to that one.
Had to walk across a parade ground. I get the parade ground to retrieve it. Any passes in check into it. Nah. Dodgy copper, maybe it was meant to be dodgy.
Dodgy copper. Swiped
my key.
Had to walk across the
stole
parade
his key
to retrieve it. Any passes in the chat? What an interpret.
Not sure. All right, have we got some funny sentences yet?
All right, we got once upon a time there was a couple of Sheilas.
Yep. Well, that's a good start. Steve uses it. Kips more than most. Here's a daylight miner. Yeah. Shush! Don't give out my secrets, Mad Dog. Put some snags on the Barbie. G'day, Cobber. Want to swing past the bottle and spot us a flagon on your way home from the survey? I'd go have a captain myself, but I'm stuck in the thunderbox. Must have been that dodgy dog's eye from Woolies. I love that one. That's perfect. Chav equals bogan. So I'm miles behind the chat, but yep. Where can I buy? Oh no, I'm not. I'm up to
Servo Sunnies.
Where can I buy Servo Sunnies from? In the servo, straight up. They've got good ones. I actually, most of my sunnies usually come from the servo. Well, now they come from my work, but most of my sunnies come from the servo because they got polarized ones for fishing. Bogans are in a world of their own. Laugh out loud. And what time is it where you are, Hoop? So it's 8:30 p.m. here, and it's 1:30 p.m. for Craig over there in England, in Hastings, in.
See if you get it right.
East Sussex.
Yes.
I got it. I actually thought I was wrong when I said it. Bloody hell. All right. Let's go. Oh, you haven't. Have you picked one, Craig, or you want to just go with one?
I've put some bits down that people have been writing.
Okay. Right. Do it that one, so that way it's up on the screen so people know. What time is it? We are. Is Navy slang in the Navy? Pusses docky copper naval police. There we go. That's what he's meant. 7:30 in the morning over there. Wow, nice and early. Breakfast time.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button as well, guys. It helps support Hoop's channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell.
And this is where are we? I don't know where I've done it. So this is the one up here. Oh, it's actually in the chats, but it's obviously I've got the special appearance with Craig's Cabin. So Craig's Cabin. We want to just everyone who's a moderator just keep dropping Craig's Cabin's link the whole time. Like, just keep doing it every now and then. Doesn't matter how many times it gets dropped. He's on 600 at the moment, and Craig's been absolutely amazing. And you can ask anyone that he's subscribed to and the amount of support Craig does for everyone's channel. He makes little videos and does all these little cool things promoting everyone's channels. Like he's done one for us, Mad Dog, my dirt fishing one, MT Homestead, Tony Joni at Creekside. He's done all these different little cameo style promotional videos.
One coming on the 10th as well. There's one coming on the 10th for LG Homestead. There's also a couple of local ones coming this Tuesday as well. Tomorrow.
That's mint, Craig. There we go. That's bloody mint. So that's what I'm talking about. You just go above and beyond for everyone, and you've been there, like I said to you before we started this live, like pretty much from day one with me and my channel growing here, and me with you. So I really want to get you up onto your monetization, get you to your 1,000 subscribers, and that would just absolutely make my day. So if we can just dig deep, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Craig's Cabin, jump on the links and get onto his actual channel and subscribe. Hit that bell. Jump on some videos. Write some comments on there. Make sure Craig knows that you're there as well. And that'd be awesome if you guys could do it. And there you go. That's another one. So Craig's the only one who wears my T-shirts in his vids. I haven't even got my T-shirt from Mad Dog yet. I keep forgetting. He's actually lives up in Perth, and I live in Mandurah. And every time I go up there, he's got his one on today. Yeah, Craig's Cabin. And that's your Teesprings, right, Craig?
No, it's a bonfire shop.
Bonfire. That's right.
The link is on the YouTube channel.
On your YouTube channel?
Yes, it is.
If you want yourself a bit section, I think. Craig. Yep, cool. Get some Craig's Cabin merch. All right, so have you actually written one down, Craig?
I have.
Oh, you have.
I'm just
we'll go on to we'll go on to the next little dooflangy. All right, so I'm not going to be able to see the chat again, guys, because I'm on the presentation, and we'll go from here. And there's number 6, multiple choice. Craig, if I said I'm looking for a Sparky, Chippy, and a Bricky, what am I referring to?
Tradesmen.
Pokemon characters. Tradies. Straight away. He knows it.
It's the same over here.
Right, got ya. That's what we did have that discussion before. There's going to be a lot that you won't get, but there might be a couple that might trick you. Right, next one. Multiple choice. If I said I'm saving it for Ron, what do I mean?
Later on.
Later on. Damn it. I really thought I'd get you on that one. That's why I put the picture of Ronald Weaseling up there on the screen. Ron Weaseling. Anyway. Fill in the blanks. I live in between something whoop and Tim something too. This should be pretty easy.
Well, the second one's got to be Timbuktu.
Timbuktu, boom.
But the first one, I haven't got a clue.
Are you meaning to say that I've got you?
Yes, you've got me on that first one.
Alrighty. It's I live in between whoop whoop.
Yeah, okay.
Whoop and Timbuktu.
I've heard that.
So you actually only got one on that one, Craig.
Yeah, whoop whoop was like in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
In the middle of nowhere, yep. So you see the little picture, stinking frickin' hot desert. That's where we would probably call whoop whoop. So if Whoop Whoop was actually a place, it's probably out there somewhere, in the middle of nowhere. And same as Timbuktu, it means the same thing.
Yeah.
Righty, what else we got? Story time. So we're back to story time again. We'll have another little interlude, and we'll see if we can get another sentence to read out what your first one was, Craig. The sentence that you got.
Well, I put a few of them together just to make it into a bit more of a story.
Okay, yep.
And what I did was, once upon a time, there were these two Sheilas who met a nice guy called Hooper. Hooper had to go take a slash, as Hooper will not stay off the pooper. The poor mate is lost in the dunny. He's had too many shrimp off the grotty Barbie, and he's dialing up God on the porcelain telephone.
All right, I'm liking it so far. That's awesome. All right, guys, story time. Chuck in some another sentence to finish off that first sentence and see how we go. What do we got up here? What was this one? Alex, is it legal to be gay in Australia? I'm not sure. He's right. Ask Hoops. No, it's not. It's up to you. Whatever you want to be, Alex. If you want to come out of the closet, you're more than welcome to. None of us will. I promise we won't tease you about it at all over here in Australia. But anyway, I'm not sure why they're saying things like that on my little chat. That's strike one, buddy. All right, Jill. Hooroo. That's another good one. This is a bit further back.
David Cooper, have you ever met anyone famous, and was it Toadfish?
Toadfish. All right, so if anyone doesn't know who Toadfish is, it's Toadie from Neighbours. And no, I've never met him. Who can I say I've met? More up towards your neck of the woods, but Sir Bob Geldof, I nearly ran him over in Scarborough Beach one day. He stepped out in front of my car, and I had to slam on the skids, and I just about ran straight into him. And my boss turned to me and goes, "Do you even know who that is?" And I'm like, "No, some random idiot that's walking in front of the car. He's about to get squished." And he goes, "That's bloody Bob Geldof." And so anyway, we got to talking with him, and he invited us into the Stanford Arms. I think it was the Stanford Arms in Scarborough for a drink. And my boss and his wife were there, and they were big fans. And I was like, I only knew one song, and that was that one is anyway. And it turns out the very next day he flew out and hosted the Grammy Awards in Melbourne. And so lucky he made it, because if I had hit him, he wouldn't have been hosting it, and he was the host. So it was pretty trippy and fame. But anyone famous? What about you, Craig? Anyone famous? You've met anyone famous before?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's one that used to be the old Doctor Who back in the day, Tom Baker. I met him when we went to the local tip to get rid of some rubbish, and he was there. And my dad introduced me to him. Also, there was a UK hip-hop group called the N-Dubs. And just as they were starting to get famous, I met them at a club called the Green Room. I actually took my partners on our first proper date to see them. So yeah, I met those, and that's Tom Baker as well.
That's wicked. That was really cool. I've met a few footy players, and mainly footy players. I was in Bali, and I met, as actually my most favourite football player of all time was Dean Kemp, who played for the West Coast Eagles, and we met him over in Bali, and it was pretty cool. Was it Toadfish? I've read that one. Jill actually put up a photo. I have a Hoops shirt, but don't have a YouTube channel. So she bought one of my T-shirts the other day off of my my Stay Moist one. And no, it wasn't Stay Moist one. It was actually the Hoopers Mayhem symbol one that she bought.
I like the Stay Moist one, because if I wore it over here, so many people would cringe because it means something completely different over here.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, to me, it doesn't mean anything. But I'm guessing if I walked around town with it and some grannies come up to me and seen it, they'd probably be pretty appalled by what it said as well. So it's probably like that around the rest of the world. But for me, it's not. So I don't care what anyone thinks anyway. Whatever.
That's the best way to be.
Exactly. I know what a dunny. I know what a dunny is. So LG's finally worked out what the dunny is. And, so Simon actually lives in between Whoop Whoop and Timbuktu, just outside of Kalgoorlie. That's cool. Pretty trippy. I've seen a real famous singer named Adam Kilpatrick from the Outback. Now, that's cool because Adam Kilpatrick is my good mate from Silhouette Park Farm. So he's an absolute legend, and he's got his own channel, which is Adam Kilpatrick. And yeah, you have to go check out them. But yeah, Silhouette.
Demons FPV. I've had spotted dick before, and it's actually a really nice pudding.
And that does not surprise me.
It is actually really nice, especially with custard.
Yeah, right. All right. So spotted dick with custard. I'm pretty sure Demon's had that before. Have you, Demon? Write in the comments if you had spotted dick with custard before. I'm sure he has. Have you guys tried a bidet? Speaking of dunnies, talking of dunnies, have you guys tried a bidet? And that's from Alex. No, because that's for girls. Oh, I'm pretty sure.
That's to wash yourself off, isn't it? Afterwards.
Yeah, it's. Well, I thought it was for girls to wash themselves after they go to the toilet.
It's for everybody apparently. Even Mick Dundee had a go at it.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know then. No, I've never tried. I don't think I would. I don't know, it's just something about water shooting up the backside just does not really entice me to want to use that. Isn't that what toilet paper's for?
Exactly.
What's your favourite Gilly innings hoops? Gilly innings. So unless he's talking about Gilchrist, Adam Gilchrist, I'm not sure what he's meaning by Gilly innings. Have you read that one? Elbow coffin, that's from Demon. So he's answering. You want to see a quack about that spotted dick copper?
Yeah, there we go. Mad Dog. It's a famous line from Crocodile Dundee. It's for cleaning your backside.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, he yells it out, doesn't he? Right. So story time. Who's got a sentence for us? Throw up I thought it would go a lot better. I thought people would just be throwing. If it was me in the chat, I would have been throwing up all kinds of random things. But just put it at the start of your thing. Just put sentence equals, and then write something down. And to follow off on Craig's little one that he had then before, because we're going on to chat. My dad met Lewis Hamilton in Melbourne. Didn't know who he was. Asked if he was there to see the Grand Prix. He actually said, "I'm driving in it." That's embarrassing. Lewis Hamilton's like the number one rider in the world. So yeah, it's insane.
There you go. I've got a few more ones for you to have a go at here, Hoops.
All right, sweet.
All right. I was going for a drive with my mate, and I called Bagsy on the front seat.
Okay, so Bagsy, and we use that one too. It's kind of like dibs. So dibs, and bags mean that's yours. So like if I say I've got dibs on the front seat, means I'm going to sit in the front seat, and because I said it first, I get it.
All right, next one. I went to see my mate to get some dosh, but he was skint.
Okay, so dosh is over here is bucks. You go get a couple bucks or money, dosh, and skint just means he's poor. He's got absolutely no money. He's poor as buggery.
All right, one more. I met this minging girl, so I had to spend a few quid down the offie to make her look fit.
Oh, all right. I know what a minger is, or a minger. That's like an ugly chick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the rest of that. That just threw me. So what was it? You had to spend a quid down at the offie.
Yeah, had to spend a few quid down the offie to make her
So
look fit.
So the offie for you is the off license, which means the pub, hey, or the bottle shop.
Yeah, bottle shop.
Yeah, and yeah, to make it look decent. So in other words, you had to get drunk to make it look half decent. I got that right, didn't I?
Yeah.
Winning. we got a sentence. Crikey, Davo, the dings are all over the bloody place. The dingoes are all over the bloody place.
And Lazy Days has put, do we need to change our name to Bludger Days Ahead?
Oh yeah, so Demon up above Lazy Days ones. Demon's an absolute whiz on the guitar. Like his old man actually made his own type of guitar, and Demon is just like toured everywhere. So he's wrote. I played guitar for James Blundell, Kevin Bloody Wilson's daughter. I've met Tommy Emmanuel a few times, and I met Buddy Guy when I was in the US, and a few more. So that is so cool. So Demon, yeah, you go and check out. It's not on your channel, but is a Demon. It's more on your Facebook and things like that. Like some of the stuff he does with playing songs, and man, he's insane. So good. How's the Serenity? I met a Minga, bloody married her. That's from Marcus. Marcus Smith. Oh, that's classic. All right. He is hopeless. Met Jimmy Barnes once in a hotel. I said, "G'day, Jimmy." Jimmy said, "G'day, mate." After he walked away, my dad said, "Did you know that guy?" Did you know that guy? I like it. Marcus Smith's haha.
I've lost
I have a channel
sound for a second. 1 second to see if it's my headphones. Take it out. Let's have a look. No, I've lost sound. Hold on.
I heard a ding.
Let's have a look. Audio. Now I've lost sound. Oh no. Let's try going out and back in again. Hold on.
We can hear you. Oh. All right, it's just the Hooper show now tonight, guys. Anyway, we'll wait for Craig to get back. He should pop up on my screen. I actually like this sentence here that Simon's put up. Simon says, heading out yonder on me dirt bike, dirt squirter to get away from the handbrake and squids. There we go.
No,
hello,
I've still got no sound. Oh no.
Where's your headphones? All right, so there's there we go, Mark. There's Demons. Can you hear us, Craig?
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back. That's what it was. You just didn't have your headphones on.
I had to come unplugged.
Well, that'll help. All right, so check out. What about this sentence here? Heading out yonder on me dirt squirter to get away from the handbrake and squids. So, the dirt squirter is his motorbike, or it'd be his motorbike. Heading out yonder is out bush or out further away to get away from the handbrake, which means obviously his wife, and the squids is the kids. That's an Aussie way of saying kids. It's squids. I like that one. Got your music playing now. It's from Mad Dog. Good job. All right, sweet. And Demon's just a little happy face. Okay. All right, we'll go back to the quiz. You happy with that, Craig?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. All right, go few more pages to get through. True or false? If I'm taking the piss out of someone, am I collecting a urine sample from them?
False.
So you're not collecting a urine. What are you doing then, Craig? Explain to us. If you're taking the piss out of someone, what are you doing?
You're making a joke out of them over here, taking the mickey or taking the piss.
Yep, that's it. You're teasing them.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, so this is a two-part question. What do Goon, Frothy, Stubby, Coldy, and Tinny have in common? And where do I get them from?
Oh, they're all drinks. You either get them from the pub or from the bottle-o.
Yeah, it's not the bottle-o, it's the bottle-o.
Bottle-o.
Just bottle-o. Bottle-o. So we shorten it down, so it's not the bottle-o, it's the bottle-o.
Bottle-o.
Just gonna go to the bottle-o. Bottle-o. All right, there we go. Yep, you got that one. Bang on. They're all drinks. A Goon. Have you ever heard of Goon?
No, but I've heard of Frothy, Stubby, and Tinny. Never heard of Goon or Goldie.
Goon is like a big silver inflatable kind of bag of wine. So it's like a cask of wine that your wine comes in. But Goon is just the name of it, and it's usually only like $4 or $5 for a bag of Goon, and it's usually called Fruity Lecture. And what you do is it's got a little tiny cork lid on it. You can pop it off, and then you pour a 2-liter bottle of orange juice in it, put the lid back on, and you just sit there at a party all night. You drink that until you pass out, and then you inflate the bag up, and you can use it as a pillow. Ask me how I know that. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. All right, what does it mean if I say I've just got to go see a man about a dog?
You got to go be somewhere that's not where you are at the moment. You got to go see somebody.
Yeah, you got something to do. You got something planned. You got to go see a man about a dog. That's exactly it. Oh, you're smashing it, Craig. You're getting through it. Multiple choice. When I say something is easy, I will either say hock it in, chock-a-block, stoked, piece of piss, or blotto.
Piece of piss.
Piece of piss. That's it. You're too good. You were researching on Aussie slang before you got here, weren't you?
A little bit last night, but a lot of this is quite similar.
All right. Well, we'll go back on to story time again. I think there might be only 1 or 2 more story times, and then we should have a little bit of a story to tell everybody.
Come on in, let's hear your funny Aussie story sentences. Just put them up in the comments with sentence equals,
and then just write something up there that you find Aussie-based and funny. So Goon is good from Shane, so he knows what I'm talking about. I'll go back through the posts. Dirt Squirter, laughing my ass off.
See, a Goon over here is like a big, heavy, muscly bloke that goes around doing something with somebody else. Like
muscle. That's right. Muscle, yeah, that's right. Yeah, a Goon. Yep. Ours is definitely not. So it's like this, Craig. So like it's not like a bottle, but it's like a big plastic bag, but it's got this little kind of a cap on the outside of the bag. And what you can do is you can just pop it off. But when you pop it on, it's got like a little thing that you pull up like that, and you can pour your Goon out. But what you do is you pop it off. Like I said, fill it up 2 liters of orange juice to a full bag of Goon, and you just drink it at a party like that, and then you'll be starfish out in the front of someone's lawn. And like I said, don't ask me how I know that, because there's been plenty of times in my younger days. So
there's been plenty of them times for me as well.
Yeah. And starfish is another one. That's an Aussie one. It means you'll be laid out on the grass in the shape of a starfish. Absolutely out of it. Blotto, drunk. So, yeah.
Right, we've got a sentence here from Lazy Days. It says, I'm ready for brekkie and I plan on having chook and waffles.
I missed that one. The sentence. I'm ready for brekkie, and I plan on having chook and waffle. There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. Is my favorite English comedian. That guy is so funny. You a fan of Joe's? Craig.
Yeah, I like him. I don't go my way to watch him, but I watch him on what's it? 8 out of 10 Cats does countdown. Sometimes he's on there, and a few other programs I watch he's on there sometimes as well.
Yeah.
My favourite comedian's got to be a Mexican comedian. He's called Gabriel Iglesias. So I find him rather funny.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, he's funny.
Fluffy.
Yeah. And the other one, I can't even think of his name now. He's actually dead, passed away now. He's a really, really big dude. Like, he's huge. But Ricky, I'll come back to you on that one. But yeah, he's hilarious. He goes and does all the USO shows and things like that, and goes and sees all the troops. And he's an American, but yeah, big dude. But he passed away a few years ago, which is weird because I keep getting notifications that he's just posted a new video, and I'm thinking, how does he do that? He's no longer with us, so obviously his publishers and stuff are still bringing out his stuff. So Hit the Frog and Toad. I've got to go at least. So LG's heading off. I might be back if you guys are still live. I'm at work, so I've got to do some work for a little bit. Just do what I do. Just go to the toilet.
Go to the dummy.
Yeah. I'm ready for brekkie, and that's that one. Starfish also. No, we're not going to read that one.
Chocolate starfish. That's what that is.
That's a chocolate starfish, exactly. And the hot dog flavored water. I was waiting.
Oh yes, the old Limp Bizkit album.
Limp Bizkit, yeah. Everyone's gonna know that one.
Sentence here: Simon Lombardo, off chops on mushies and bush chooks.
Yep. So he's just gone dirt squirting. Now he's off chops on magic mushies and bush chook. I got a good story, but I probably can't tell it. But it's a good little magic mushy story. And no, it's not from me, but it's from a very good friend of mine. Maybe I might do that in private with you one day, Craig. But that's a hilarious story. I mean, it's that funny. It was on TV. This story, it actually made TV, and I was sitting down on the couch with my wife one day. Ralphie May, that's who it was.
Ralphie. Oh, yes. I like
Ralphie
him as well.
May.
He's quite funny.
Yeah. He's the one that passed away not long ago. Well, a few years ago now.
I remember seeing one. He was talking about his kid grabbing hold of a monkey when they was in the store. They were filming America's Next Top Model or something, and this woman had a big old monkey hanging out, and his son grabbed hold of it.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I remember that one. It wasn't a monkey. Yeah. Do you know Cockney rhyming slang? I don't know any Cockney rhyming slang. Not sure what that one even is.
Up the apples and pears is stairs.
Yep, up the apples and pears.
Boat race. It's a face.
It's a hell of a story. I should tell that story. I don't know. I don't think I'll get in trouble for telling that story because it was on TV. So surely it's on TV. Okay, I'll tell you. So it's actually funny. This one, it's not funny, but my mate who I'm talking about in this video, his dad just passed away 2 days ago. So it's a little bit sad. So, and it just popped in my memory with him. But two of my friends, I'm not gonna say their names, but two of my friends were actually down south, and it's a very, very well known spot for magic mushrooms, and the magical kind, so magical mushrooms. But yeah, they went down there one day and they thought they would go picking some magic mushrooms, and they're there with their high vis orange work tradie jacket on, and they're out in the green as bush, and the show The Force came on, and the Force is a TV show that was on here in Australia for a while, and what it was just trying to find criminals doing stupid things and silly things and catching them in the act and things like that. Anyway, so the force decided to go to Bailing Up, which is where these magic mushrooms grow. So they were there like, oh, let's go and see if we can find some people picking magic mushrooms. And sure enough, there's my two mates sitting up behind a tree, which was no thicker than my finger and had no leaves on it, mind you, trying to hide behind this little tree wearing high-vis jackets. And the cops on the show like, oh, there we go. We found a couple people right up there. And they're like, come down here, boy. Anyway, they called them out and they got a massive big fine and everything. It was hilarious. But just watching them and like the two most Australianist people you could ever imagine, beanies, tradie shirt on, long blonde hair, and it was funny. It was hilarious. And I had to ring him up as soon as I seen it on TV. I'm like, I just watched you on TV. Anyway. All right, so you picked the sentence, Craig?
Yeah, it was. Where is it now? I've lost it again now.
The chook?
Yeah, it was. I think I chose. Is it not Living Simples? I'm getting lost here now.
Lazy days ahead.
Yeah, I'm ready for some brekkie, and I'm having chook and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Chook and waffles. Yep. Time Machine is my favourite. I picked Mad Dog Image. All right, cool. All right, so we'll go back over. Did you ask, or have you got any more that you wanted to ask, or are you good?
Yeah, I've got a couple here.
Now I've got like a whole page full.
Oh, all right. I know this one bloke. He's a bit of a git. He likes to skive from work.
Likes to skive?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've never heard that one before. A git is just like, I don't know if it's just a person, but it's probably like an idiot, really, eh?
Yeah, annoying, horrible, idiot person.
Yeah. And skive maybe is kind of probably similar to an Australian version of like like slack off work, maybe.
Yeah, to hide away from work or school is skive off.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And that was all of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
All right. You tell me this one then. What is Chrissy?
Christmas.
All right, cool. You got that one easy. And do you use the word chocky bicky?
Oh, chocky bickies, yeah. Chocolate digestive biscuits, I like them.
Right. What about? Oh, yeah, we've already done the cactus one. What else have we got? Oh, do you know what the salvos is?
What? What was that one?
Salvos.
Salvos? No, I don't actually know that one.
All right. Maybe it's an Australian thing, but we've got a company over here called the Salvation Army.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's what we call salvos.
We call them Sally Army.
The Sally Army. All right. Jackie's online. My darling wife is on here. Hello, baby.
Hi, Jackie.
Hello. There we go. I hope you just obviously she's just jumped on now. You missed all the fun, Jack. We've been kicking it and doing the quiz, and Craig's absolutely smashing it, and he's more Aussie than most people. So it turns out their slang is very, very similar to ours, which is funny. What about brolly? Do you know what a brolly is?
Yeah, same over here. Brolly is umbrella.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to trick you at all. What about? You'd know what that is. What about when I say to someone, that guy over there, he's been annoying. He can just go and get stuffed.
He can go away, or we say over here, bugger off. Right.
Okay, you're all over it. All right, we'll go back to the screen share and we'll do the quiz again. Jackie's saying, "Hey guys, just jumped on. My bad." Yeah, she's been doing some duties, I guess, and she says she'll watch it properly after. That's cool. That's awesome. You have to tell us how Craig goes, baby, because I think he's doing really, really well.
Yeah,
He's killing it.
after watching that video of her on the Oculus, I don't want to get on Jackie's bad side.
Yeah, nah. How funny was that? Hey, she's like swinging her arms around like crazy, trying to, and then she's like, how do I rip his head off? I'm like, wow, that's crazy. All right, so the next one, multiple choice. A term I use when I refer to being happy or excited. Hock it in.
Stoked.
Stoked. There we go. You love the little pictures, the cute, the kids. All right, so you got that one. So yep. So I don't think I use this anymore, but hock it in. What do you reckon hock it in is, Craig?
Hock it in. Chuck it in.
Nope.
No. I don't know then. I'm stuck on that one.
All right, so hock it in is we have. Is that your phone?
Yeah, that was mine.
Okay, I can hear vibrating. Thinking what? Mine's not vibrating. So hock it in. We have places called cash converters or pawn shops, but we call them hock shops. So hock it in means to cash something in or to exchange something at the pawn shop to get money. So that's what hock it in. I'm going to go and grab my phone and I'm going to hock it in. So yep, that's what we say. What about chock-a-block? Do you know what that one is?
Chock-a-block, that's full up. Like the shop is absolutely chock-a-block of people.
Yeah, or I'm chock-a-block from eating so much dinner. That's what we would say, chock-a-block as well. If we're full, like from dinner. Blotto?
Wasted.
Yeah, drunk. Drunk as a skunk. All right, if I said I'm going to hit the frog and toad, what do I mean?
Now you've got me. I don't know that one.
Oh yes, another one. I think I've only got you on two so far.
There's two on this time, and there was two near the beginning. You got me as well.
Okay,
so it's four altogether.
All right, not so bad, but you're still probably like a B+. All right, so frog and toad over here just means you're going to hit the road. So if you're going to leave a party or you're leaving somewhere, you just say, "Oh, I'm going to hit the frog and toad," which just means I'm going to hit the road.
Oh, that's a bit like Cockney rhyming slang. That is just makes it sound a bit similar to the word you want to say, but it's not.
Exactly. Yep. So frog and toad hit the road. Yep. There you go. Got ya. All right. Fill in the blanks with an Aussie slang word. So afternoon.
Arvo.
Arvo. Yep. Workers' compensation.
No, I don't know that one either. But service station I know is servo.
All right, servo. So we got servo. Afternoon is arvo. Workers' compensation is compo.
Compo.
So if someone says, if I'm on compo, it means I'm on workers' compensation. And ask Mad Dog about that one. He'll know all about that one. Service station. There we go. And that's servo. I've gone back a page. Right. There we go. That was the end of the quiz. Pretty sure. And then it was back to story time. So, well, I won't even worry about calculating your points because you did. Oh, it was actually out of 39, and you got one wrong, and then that last one. So
Jackie asked me if there was one. A Finch smuggler.
37. A Finch smuggler, yeah. She asked me to put that one on there. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, we call them budgie smugglers over here. It's like a Speedo.
Yeah, exactly. So me and Jackie probably made this one more up, if anything. But a Finch smuggler would be classed as someone who has a little package that's a little bit smaller than a budgie. So a Finch is obviously a really tiny little bird, and a budgie is about that much. So we would have just made a little one up saying, "Oh, that's not he's not wearing budgie smugglers, he's wearing Finch smugglers." So Jackie's laughing so hard right now, so she said. And we got Adam Kilpatrick's here now, which is freaking awesome. And We've also got John and Sherry from Living Simple, so that's so cool. Hey, Coops and Craig, super busy after just moving out onto the homestead. We just want to drop in and show the love and watch you, and you give Craig a hard time. He's been giving me a hard time. He's kicking my butt. He's more Aussie than I am. No,
I'm a secret Aborigine. That's what it is.
That's your complexion just shows it, Craig. Yeah, exactly. He was saying to me the other night he wants to meet one, and I was like, they're everywhere. Like I've got, I don't know, they're just everywhere over here, and they are awesome people. You know, like majority of them will literally give you the shirts off their back. Like my good mate Jack, who I work with in Alice Springs, Northern Territory. Well, not Alice Springs, but Northern Territory. He's from Alice Springs. He now works where I work. And, man, this guy is the nicest guy you would ever meet. He is just so awesome. But, yeah, you'll have to come to Australia, Craig, and you'll spin out, I reckon.
Jackie, UK bogan over here is, I think we worked out it was a chav.
A chav, that's right, yes. Stephen has a finch, Craig has a budgie, and the rest of us has a cockatoo. Come on. I'm not even gonna go into that one, because then I'll probably already be demonetized already, but yeah, we'll leave it. It's more like I was gonna say it's more like a python, but anyway, python. I'm smuggling pythons over here. I'm a snake wrangler. Anyway, so that's the Bogans one. I remember there was a funny words you used. So another one I always picked up on is in it.
In it.
Yeah, that you always see movies. They're like, oh yeah, in it. and what was that? I, or how you say I or a. Like, yeah, at the end of something like a. Yeah, what's that? A. I think that's English.
Canadian.
Oh yeah, there's two. Yeah, that's probably it. Jesse reckons cockatoo is from Living Simple. So yeah, Shane likes a good cockatoo. He's not too phased. Living Simple, that was what he said. And Jesse said the shirt off their back, that won't do me any good unless it's a 3X. That's funny. What's your favourite roast dinner, Craig? That's from
turkey.
Jackie's coming up with all the goods. Thank you, darling.
Has to be turkey. Nothing else but turkey roast. For Christmas.
Christmas roast, yeah. I'd say two halves. That's from Living Simple. So cockatoo or two halves.
When we do our Christmas dinner with our turkey, it's you have your turkey, your pigs in blankets, your chipolatas, and all your veg. And it's like 5 or 6 different veg on there. And your gravy, and then all your pickled veg and sauces.
Just back up a little bit. What's the pigs in a blanket again? That's a sausage roll.
It's a small sausage wrapped in a piece of bacon.
Ah, okay. So it's not what I was thinking. I was thinking it was in
sausage roll.
Yeah,
pastry.
What's pastry? That's the one.
Yeah.
There you go. Can I have some? Can I have some?
Have some butter.
Oh, butter! Yeah, can I have some butter? My funny one was English is, can I polish your boots, governor? That's always one that always sticks. Polish your boots, governor. I don't even know if you even say that over there, but we do. That's what we think of every time.
Back in the Victorian times, I used to do that. Little boot shines.
This one, I think, is probably more for the American viewers, but does anyone know what this is? I saved it. I was going to eat it, but then I was just like, no, not yet. Does anyone know what that is? What would you call it?
It's flapjack.
No, so it's got
That's what I'd call it, a flapjack or granola bar.
Granola bar. That's exactly what I was getting at. So in Australia, we don't call them granola bars. It's called a muesli bar.
Muesli bar. Okay.
A muesli bar. So Americans That's an muesli bar in Australia, but you call it a granola bar, and same as England, obviously. But we call it a muesli bar. No idea why, but I found that out the other day. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Does it snow for Christmas where you are, Craig?
Not very often. We haven't had snow for Christmas for many years.
No?
Yeah, we don't get snow that often here. When we do, it brings everything to a standstill because everybody's not used to having it.
Yeah, right.
Scotland have snow quite often, but where I am down the bottom in southeast England, there we hardly get snow.
Down the bottom?
Down the bottom. That's how I describe it. Down the bottom.
You mean down the bottom?
Yeah, down the bottom. No T's. Like water.
Water, yeah. Is it just the T's, eh?
Yeah. I don't know if that's just a Hastings thing or Hastings, as we say. Yeah, no H.
It's so funny because I hope you just can't hear my jaw clicking, but in England, you could be like one suburb over, or I don't know what you call it, one town or one whatever, one shire over, and your accents are completely different. Like, yeah, it's how big Australia is. We can go from one end of Australia to the other and talk to someone over there, and they'll be exactly the same. I mean, Queenslanders are a little bit different, but usually all over Australia it's exactly the same. Why is it so different from in England?
I don't know. It's like when I first met my partner, Debs, she had a really thick Yorkshire accent. So she'd say stuff like duck instead of duck.
Yeah.
Up instead of up.
Yeah. There's a guy out here who's Yorkshire as well. And he's the same. He's driving a truck underground, and he's like, I can't understand a word you guys are saying, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, we can't understand a freaking word you're saying. Like, it's got no, like, I have no idea what you're saying. You're like, chuck onto the room pad. And I'm like, what? What are you even saying?
Yeah, I have a harder time understanding people from different parts of England than I do having trouble understanding you or say.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I understand more from you guys that I join on your lives from all over the world than I do from people from, say, Newcastle or up north Manchester area.
I just want to go to England just to see all the castles. Honestly,
there's so many. Most of them are all
castles.
Smashed to pieces, but the ones that are nice, lovely to walk around. So we're planning on going to Dover next week and go Dover Castle. That's supposed to be a big one.
We have to. Is that going to be a video, or are you just going to go for a visit?
Well, it was just going to be a visit, but I think I might switch my phone on and do some bits of video while I'm around there. Yeah,
for sure. I want to see some pictures of it, Craig.
There'll be plenty of pictures on the Instagram.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I had two of my friends that I grew up with. They moved over to England and did like a tourist thing over there, and they worked in the castles. They worked in like a whole bunch of different castles when they were over there, and I don't know what exactly they were doing. They were kind of like butlers or I don't know something, but that was pretty cool. How do you feel about Sky News Australia being removed from YouTube? Not sure about that one.
Oh, there. Okay. Granola bar.
Granola bar. Jesse said it was a granola bar. Do you have door knocking carolers in England?
When I was a kid, we used to go door knocking and caroling, but we don't do it anymore. Everyone's just too afraid of the kids now because they're all just running the streets, stabbing each other and just being stupid all the time.
You call them hooligans?
Hooligans, yep.
Yeah.
Bloody hooligans.
Hooligans, that's right. Not hooligans. Hooligans.
Bloody hooligans. No H.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much going on. People don't want to trust their kids going out, and they don't want to answer the door to anybody anymore.
It's how sad the world's getting, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it can taste like
Hot
shit.
topic at the moment. So he's talking about pelicans, halfway between platypus and koala. And any thoughts on trans women competing in weightlifting? Hot topic at the moment on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter. Well, I am, but I don't actually. I never go on it. I just post to it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I just linked my Instagram to the Twitter and just let Instagram post the Twitter for me.
There we go. Simon's got a sentence to finish off. Blokes are Fruit Loops. Keeps pissing in my pocket and thinks I'll buy it. So we still got to do the sentences and stuff like that. We got to finish it off a sentence now. So if we can get a finishing sentence, that would be great. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
All right. We had modern transport. So our accents grew together, but hundreds of years ago, English would leave their districts, so accents formed differently. Man, what was your style? Yeah, that's he's explaining why the English one's so different, eh?
Yeah, that does explain.
Or maybe our one.
See, I thought Geordie's had the strongest accent, but Brummie accent is really hard to distinguish for me as well.
Was that Bromley?
I don't know where the Brummie accent comes from. All I know is it's Brummie, and I know that it's north from where I am.
Yeah.
I think it's Bromley area. Maybe Mad Dog will know. If you know where the Brummie accent comes from, Mad Dog, that would be helpful.
It comes from Rambling with the Brums. He's got his own accent. He was here tonight, I'm pretty sure, wasn't he?
Yeah, at the beginning. Birmingham. There we go, KR. Birmingham.
Right, yeah. So that's
David. See, there we go. David Cooper, Brummie's are from Birmingham.
There you go. Geordies. They have the strongest English accent on earth. Yeah, Geordies are. There's a guy that we used to call Geordie, and he was from over there. And that's why his nickname was Geordie. But yeah, he was freaking impossible to talk to. I couldn't even have a sentence. I couldn't have a conversation with him because I was just looking at him like, what did you even say to me? It's crazy, it's so different. And you're all in the same, like, how big you got dumped, like West Australia? How many times can you fit England in West Australia? I know there is a thing somewhere.
I don't know.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's huge. And it just shows the diversity of how different your country is compared to Australia, hey? Bromley is in southeast London. So even Londoners have got that real...
Yeah, different parts of London have different accents.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Sure.
The whole of the UK can fit into Western Australia 10 times.
There you go. That's insane, isn't it?
And that's just Western Australia.
Yeah. It is a massive, massive place. Like when we drove over to, we drove from where I live now, Perth, across the, over to Tassie, basically. So we drove all the way across to West Australia, across South Australia, through to Victoria, jumped on a ferry from there to Tassie. Just the drive from Perth to the border of Western Australia took us like, I think, 4 days. But we weren't flat out driving the entire time. We'd drive for like maybe 6-7 hours, stop and have lunch. You know, we were taking our time, but it took us like 4 or something days just to get across Western Australia.
Oh.
So it's a big place. We took 2 weeks, I think, that first time to get from Perth to Tassie. And when we drove back, it took us, me and my dad, like about probably 5 or 6 days. That is a big country. There we go. Sentence. I went to Australia, and the cheap wine made me crave for Macca's burgers.
Oh no, Macca's burgers. I've really gone off of those at the moment.
Macca's burgers.
Yeah, just the smell of Macca's makes me not want to eat. But I do like their what they do, the ice frappes they do. I quite like those.
Yeah. I'm a big. Do you have KFC over there? You would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, KFC as well. That's great. I love KFC.
Yeah, I think KFC's my. Yeah, that's my favourite. But I can't eat bugger all. Like I had that operation about 5 years ago where I got 3/4 of my stomach removed.
Oh.
And they put a band around my stomach as well, so I can't eat a great deal of food at a time. So I can literally eat like a small, like you just see me eat that granola bar a minute ago. That's probably about the size of my meal for dinner. You know, my wife Jackie will probably confirm that with you guys, but it's insane. And yeah, we'll go to Macca's or KFC or something like that. I could have a chicken wing. That's all I can eat. Maybe a couple of chips if I'm lucky.
See, my dad had that same operation, but I don't know what he's done, but he stretched it. He stretched the stomach back out and the band as well. Because instead of reducing what he was eating, he was just increasing how much he was eating. So he'd have biscuits here, biscuits there, crackers, then something else, then something else.
Yeah. Yeah, you tend to eat, like I'm the same, I'll eat probably 5 or 6 times a day, but small amounts every couple of hours. But some people just, they'll eat like loads and all unhealthy stuff, I suppose. It's probably, I don't know, I've just got to.
I give him his credit though. He was 28 stone. I don't know how many kilos that is, but he was 28 stone. He's now down to 18, I think it is. So he's lost quite a bit, even though he's still eating crap.
Yeah. So did he have his stomach removed as well? Like
he had part of the stomach. He had part of the stomach removed, and then the band put around it and everything as well.
Yeah, so he's had the same thing as me.
Bariatric surgery, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I was 128 kilos when I first got my operation done, and now I'm about 60 kilos. So basically half the size. I'm half the man I used to be. So my wife's got herself a new jockey when she when I lost all my weight. She got a new husband. So yeah, it's funny. What do we got?
He hates it on the night shift when I have my plate loaded with bacon, eggs, pancakes, and he has a rasher of bacon and an egg.
Yeah. I don't even have night shift anymore. I'm constant day. So Hoops hates it after night shift when I have my plate loaded with bacon. And he has exactly. So Paul would know because I can't eat bugger all. But whatever food I can eat, I always make sure it's the yummiest food. Because it's like someone asked me, why don't you eat veggies? I'm like, I don't want to feel like, because I'm not a big
fill myself with
with food that doesn't taste any good. You know, like I want something that's going to be yummy. It's like I feel like every meal I have is like my last meal ever. It's got to be something amazing. So that's what I try to do.
But would you rather have a lettuce leaf or would you have a bit of bacon?
Bacon, yeah, definitely.
Jesse and Lisa says, Hoops, when are you going back home again?
Yes. So what is today is Monday because it's Moist Monday. Yeah. So Wednesday I leave work here at about 2:30. We get on the bus and then we jump on the plane about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I think it is. And then we don't get back to Perth until 6 o'clock at night on Wednesday. So 6 p.m. Wednesday night, I'll be home with my wife and kids. I'll be in the car at the airport. And then, it's about an hour drive. So Wednesday night we'll be home, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a very testing, trying week, this one. The last few days up here have been amazing, but the first few man, I was almost ready just to pull the pin. So I'm doing better now. But yeah, I was having a really, really hard struggle with the time at the start of my swing out here this week. Just reading the comment about lazy days ahead. Get help with your Aussie lingo. Use the Aussie translate. I wonder what that is about. Funtranslations.com. And then he's got the British one. Is that real? Is that real, Jesse? Must be. To try it.
I'm just gonna
try
copy the link and put it into another window to see if that works.
I got your email too, Jesse. I will write back once I get home with Jackie.
Oh my God.
Sit down and we'll read the email.
Yeah, it goes to. I've done the British translator. It goes to British translator and slang dictionary. Translate British to American and American to British.
Wow, that's cool as.
So let's try the Aussie ones as well. Where's it gone? There.
Mad Dog said he's not missing work. He'll still be at least a couple of months before I go back. Far out. It's ages. How long have you been off now, Mad Dog? At least 4 or 5 months, I reckon. Crazy. It's a good holiday. Well, it's not for you, but I would consider it a holiday. If it was me, I'd be just chilling out.
Oh my God. Yeah, the Australian translators there as well. Type your text below, convert Australian using Australian translator.
Wow, that's so cool. You're going to need that one, Jesse, by the sounds of it. Because he's always saying, I'm going to have to, what's that word mean? What's this one? What are you saying there? you're off your trolley, Hoops. Do you know what that one means, Craig? When someone says they're trolleyed.
Yeah. When they're trolleyed, they're wasted. If they're off their trolley, they're crazy.
Yeah.
It's like off their rocker.
Yeah. Maybe next time we're going to have to do one of these games, but with an American.
Oh yes.
We'll have to challenge an American and see how they fare against us.
Techromatic has got to hit the frog and toad. See you later.
Take care. See you later. And see you on the next one. Thanks for coming, bud. And I'll have to go out. He's messaged me last break when I was in Freo because he lives not far from where I was metal detecting. And I wish I'd got a hold of him because it would have been cool. Because he said he's got a metal detector at home. He said it was an old one, but it would have been cool to go out with him, catch up, and actually get to meet some of these people that we talk with all the time. But yeah. Well, have you got one more sentence? Because we're going to probably wrap it up, Craig, because it's 9:30 and I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right,
so
let's give you one more then, shall we? Budge up, mate. Let me sit down so we can have a chin wag.
Done. Budge up, mate. All right, you're going to have to read the entire sentence now because I didn't have any of it written down, and I know you wrote it to me.
Right. Yeah, I've written you. Budge up, mate. Let me sit down so we can have a chin wag.
It's a good one. Have you guys had your COVID vaccines yet? I haven't. My mum, my sister, and my dad have all had it, and me and my wife and my kids, we haven't had it. I don't know. I know you have had it, Craig, but to be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit hesitant. I still don't know if I want to do it or not. And I know it's a lot of people are like against people that don't want to get it done, and they think why it's but I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. I think one day they're going to force us all to do it. If you want to leave the country, you'll have to have it done, kind of like everything else. I'm just going to leave it for a little while. I just want to see how everything pans out because I'm a little bit scared of it. That's, I think, more what it's for me.
Yeah, I was scared of not having it. That was my thing because my partner being disabled and everything. It was a case of gotta get it, regardless of what I.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I totally get why people are wanting it. I'm just scared of how new it is and rushed, and like then they start talking about these blood clots and all these other different things that it's causing. I was just like, wow, I'm happy just to drink water and I'm happy to be breathing, which is good. But I mean, if it come to the point where it was coming closer nearby, I mean, I'm in West Australia. It's probably one of the most safest places on the planet, I seem to think, at the moment, with how the COVID's like how serious it gets taken over here in West Australia. As soon as like one case happens, bang, we're all shut down. No one's allowed to even leave until it's been cleared. Like we're pretty safe. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
But apparently, there's talks about over here, from what the scary news people are saying, that they're going to make it mandatory for businesses, big businesses, to have people vaccinated before they go back to work.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking I'm thinking that's going to happen with mining too. Like we're coming in and out of planes once every week to come out to a mine site. So I'm thinking they're probably going to make it mandatory for us soon. But I'm not sure exactly how that's going to pan out and whether it's going to cause a bit of a rift within the community with everyone. But I don't know. I'm not sure.
It has.
I just don't want it.
Like I said to you yesterday, it's caused a rift over here. The people not wanting to have the vaccine and people have had it. And then people have been really horrible about it. It's like spitting in people's face, oh, I've got COVID, even if they haven't.
Yeah.
And they're just...
Yeah.
It's putting people against each other.
Yeah, it's just mental. It's crazy, hey. There we go. That's what I was hoping someone was going to put up is Craig's Cabins thing, because I really wanted his channel to boost up some numbers, and I'm just going to keep trying, Craig, and get your numbers up as quick as I can, because I really want to get you to your 1,000. That'd be awesome. So awesome to see. And I think your view hours, they're at, what did you say, 3,000 already?
I checked yesterday. I'll check now quickly, but I checked yesterday. They was at 3,000.
Yeah. So that's really good already. Like 1,000 hours isn't very often. So if we could help Craig get the view hours as well, chuck his videos on and watch them, leave them roll.
3,000. Yeah, 3,004 hours.
There you go. Yeah. So those the last little baby steps are usually pretty easy to get. Just got to get the subscribers up now, which would be awesome.
The subs would be good.
Channel. Hey,
getting the subs to 1,000 would be good.
Would be good.
One milestone to hit.
What's your number on your channel as of now? Like
601. Jesse and Lisa subscribed. It popped up on my thing. So thank you, Jesse and Lisa.
Awesome. That's good. What about you, Thrifty VG? You subscribe to Craig's Cabin? If not, would you at least consider it and maybe double check? And I noticed a lot of people. By the way, Thrifty VG, thank you very much for coming. I just jumped straight in saying subscribe to Craig. Didn't mean it to sound like that. Thank you for being here and welcome, and thank you very much for jumping on and coming and say hello. But yeah,
even if you are subscribed,
what I was getting at was the go back and check on Craig's. If you are subscribed, then you're on here at the moment. Go back and just click on his channel link there and just double check that you are still subscribed. It's been happening to loads and loads, but not me personally, but lots of people. Craig has. He's had to subscribe to me. How many times did you say? 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah, 2 or 3. I've had to resubscribe to your channel.
Yeah, so I had Scotty from Rambling with the Brums message me the other day, and he's had to do it, I think, 4 times now to subscribe to me 4 times and hit the bell 4 times and comment. And he's like, I don't know what's going on, Hoops. It's just every time I click on your channel and stuff, they bloody unsubscribe me. So I don't get it. But anyway, go back and double check that you are subscribed to Craig. Craig has lost quite a few numbers, and he should have actually been around 700 and something. How you reckon, Craig?
Yeah, since the start, there should have been around 700, but every so often, there's a big chunk.
Yeah, just drop off. Yeah, it's not people unsubscribing from you; it's YouTube unsubscribing them from you. You know what I mean? It's one thing we're going to take out of this.
Unsubscribing because it'll drop off 1 or 2 here and there, but to drop off 25, 30 at a time, that's
Hmm.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. You have to subscribe in Aussie in order for it to stick. Yeah, you got to write something, an Aussie slang. If you don't know one to write, just ask me. I've got about 100 here, and you just write one of those words on Craig's cabin's comments, then YouTube will be like, oh no, yeah, he's right. He's definitely a subscriber, and we'll keep him on there. It's Camping Adventures with Carl here. Hey, buddy, he actually is one of the guys that bought one of my t-shirts. Craig,
Yeah,
bought one of the Stay Moist
stay
shirts.
moist.
Yeah, so he said he's going to wear one when he goes out on his camping thing. So I hope he does it, like wears it and does a camping video. That'd be so cool. I had to resubscribe to quite a few of the channels that I watch. See, it has never happened to me once. I don't know. It's happened to loads of people, but I can literally go back through my list of people on my subscriptions, and they're all still there. So I don't know what it is. I don't know why they unsubscribe some and some people they don't. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
weird, hey? Well, it's disheartening for someone, especially small channels. Like they're fighting, like you, especially. You've like fought the entirety of yourself just to get those numbers. You know what I mean? Like you're always like advertising. You're always putting stuff up on Instagram and trying to, and your TikTok and all your other social medias. You're just smashing it. But then they go and take some off you. It's just like, man, just leave the bloody bloke alone,
But they won't do it to Mr. Beast or anything like that, will they?
No, exactly. Yeah, they'd probably have a cry. Like these big ones would be like if they lost, like how the numbers we do it. Like we've only got, like you had 700, but now you're 600, so you lost 100, right? If they lost a million, considering how many they've got. They would be pretty bloody upset, wouldn't they? So, yeah, I don't understand why it doesn't. So Mad Dog said he's never had to resubscribe.
Yeah, but 50 VG says now that he said that it's never happened, it's going to happen.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they're probably listening. Yeah, they're out there somewhere. I don't know, but yeah.
Have yourself
watch down, stay moist. Yeah, there you go. Camping Adventures with Carl. He's at work, can't watch now. Just sneak off to the dunny, Carl. Yeah, so I've just got to just got to go to the toilet for an hour. And then walk out going, yeah, that was insane. I had a really bad gut ache, that one. Then everyone just believes you.
Yeah, doing Ace Ventura. Do not go in there.
Yeah, that's it. Do not go in there. Woo! When you check your analytics and you've got 2 subs, it's so exciting. But if you lose 2, it's heartbreaking. That's true. Exactly right. You do so much effort to get them, and you're like, yes. And then you wake up in the morning and it's like -2. Yeah, what's going on here? Like I haven't had a huge amount, but I did. There was one stage. It was after someone's live, I think. I gained about 20 or so subscribers. And then when I woke up in the morning, I was down about 25. I'm like, oh, you're joking. It actually took more than what subscribed to me. Like, bastards. Anyway. All right, Craig. So the entire sentence, the entire story, have you got that written down?
Right, we got... Where is it? Once upon a time, there were these 2 Sheilas who met a nice guy named Hoops. Hooper couldn't stay off the pooper. The poor mate is lost in the dunny. He is calling up God on the porcelain telephone. And I got on a crikey, Dave, the dingoes are all over the bloody place. I would have chased them away, but I was starkers. And then I'm heading out yonder on my dirt squirter to get away from the hard handbrakes and the squids. I'm going to have some brekkie, going to have some chooks and some waffles.
There we go. That's a very Aussie story, right? It just screams Australian, that one, which is good, so good for the participation from everyone and jumping on there and putting their 2 cents worth in, and it was really good. So I reckon I could actually keep that what you've just written, give it to Jackie, and Jackie is like a lyrical genius, and she's really, really good at writing stories. Like, she sometimes will sit down. You probably notice, actually, if you read some of the descriptions in some of my videos, you'll notice, like, you'd be like, wow, that's written really well. Well, that's not from me. So when you'll notice when I've written them, there'll be spelling mistakes. There'll be no commas. You'll probably lose breath before you finish the sentence, things like that. But Jackie is just an amazing writer. So I might give her what you just wrote then, Craig, and give it to her and see if she can actually write it up in a story. And I might post it up on, I don't know, somewhere on maybe on my YouTube or somewhere like that, or on my Instagram as like a bit of a story for people to read, because that was pretty cool. I liked it. And anyway, I think we might bugger off now, because it's been
Call it a day.
an hour and 45 minutes. But it's been really, really awesome, Craig, having you on. And like I said before to you in the private chat, I've always wanted, since day one, I've wanted to do one of these videos together.
For over a year, we've been talking about it as well. Since when I was at like 15 subscribers.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's what I mean. So we were like pretty much, I probably came in after, because I think I had already had quite an amount of subscribers when I first met you, but you had just started, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But it was right at the beginning, and it was like I still had subscribers from previous when I was doing just random videos, but not my adventure sort of ones. But I absolutely love your channel, and it's friggin' hilarious, some of the stuff you get up to. And we're going to have to keep bouncing videos off each other, Craig. We'll do some challenges together, or
there is cool. There is one video I want everybody to try and watch. It's the one that's coming out on Wednesday. It comes out midnight in London time, so I'm not quite sure when it is with you guys. It's the one that's premiering on Wednesday. It's the one I did with the local filmmaker. It's my journey sort of thing.
Yeah,
I'd like everyone's honest opinion on that, if they wouldn't mind watching that for me.
Definitely. So Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesdays. What time is it?
It goes midnight in UK time. So what's that? It's about 7 hours difference between me and you, I think. So, or 12. Oh, I don't know. So what time?
So it should be either 7 in the morning or 7 at night. Is that? Jesse's put up my email and my Instagram and my merch store. You're a legend. Thanks, Jesse.
So where would it be? What time is
7?
It's 7 o'clock Monday. No, not 7 Monday. 7 Wednesday.
Thursday. Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because we're a day behind.
You're 7 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, got ya. So you're talking 12:01 Wednesday night for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Wednesday morning, sorry.
Yeah.
And 7 for us. Awesome. Jesse's just absolutely amazing. I have to do a live with Jesse one day too, if he wants to. I watched him on it was on Creekside, wasn't it, Jesse?
Yeah, Tony and Jody.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was on Creekside's one. Yeah, that was awesome. Actually seen him there, but yeah, Jesse is like the moderator king. Like, he's just an absolute legend when it comes to moderating. So it's amazing. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks again, Craig, for jumping on the Moist Mondays and actually helping me out with some ideas. And hope we covered most of the stuff that we're going to cover tonight. We did have a bit of a plan for a few things, and then it's just sort of been a bit of a funny week for me as well. But I like that little quiz. That quiz was fun. I wouldn't mind doing some more of that again. That was actually pretty fun to be able to do it and interact with other people. So, yeah, you're all good. Everything, you enjoyed that?
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. All right, cool. All right, guys, we'll leave it at that. And, yeah, we'll see you on the flip side, Craig. I'll chat with you soon, all right?
Yeah, no worries. Stay moist.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. See you later. All righty. All right, guys, that's the video. I really appreciate you guys for jumping on. There's been some people here tonight that have just been pretty much there from the start. So I really appreciate you, Mad Dog, and Jesse and Lisa, and Simon. You were there pretty much from the very start as well. And I really appreciate all you guys for checking out my stuff. And I've got a few ideas for some videos when I get home, so hopefully in the next few days you'll be able to see some new adventures from the Hoopers Mayhem channel. So hopefully you stick around and anticipate and sit there and wait for my videos. So that'll be cool. I'm in Brooklyn, New York right now. It's 9:50. Oh, that's awesome, Brooklyn. That's so cool. I think we're talking about that before, about the Brooklyn 99. Yeah, that's awesome. God bless you. Have a great day. You too. So that's the video for tonight, guys. We'll just leave it at that from now on. I really appreciate you guys for being here. So see you guys on the next one. There's the camera. Peace out and stay moist.